Now, I just got off work and I thought to myself, I might as well create another video because why not? Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the Treaty of London of 1867, as it is important to Luxembourg's history. So let's get into it. To understand why this treaty was needed, you first need to look at Europe. During this time, Prussia just came out of the Austro-Prussian War victorious, and while Napoleon III was around. And if you know anything about Napoleon III, he liked to get into some shenanigans, and this time he decided he wanted Luxembourg. In fact, he offered to buy Luxembourg from the King of the Netherlands back around this time, and Prussia saw this as a threat to its national security and would send troops to go bolster its garrisons in Luxembourg, as it had garrisons in Luxembourg since 1815 with the end of the Napoleonic Wars. Britain, not wanting to see a war between France and Prussia, would step in and mediate between the two powers to prevent any such wars back in, 1867. And after some negotiations back and forth, both sides and a few other great powers agreed to some terms. Now, I'll be telling you these terms. Now, the first terms that came about it was that Luxembourg was to remain a neutral state and was not to interfere with any political events or take sides in anything. They were a neutral state, and that was it. Furthermore, Prussia, France were now, and a few other great powers were now to guarantee Luxembourg's independence against any other nation. So that's pretty cool if you're Luxembourgish. And going even further into it, because there's a lot of conditions, to be honest, Luxembourg was to dismantle its Gibraltar of the North fortifications, as well as the Prussians were to withdraw from its garrisons, completely abandoning the Prussian garrison in Luxembourg because, Luxembourg is now a neutral state and doesn't need Prussia interfering in its defense. And there was also a few other weird things, like Luxembourg was allowed to stay in the Prussian trade union, and the Grand Duchy of Limburg, for some reason, was declared a forever part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. But other than that, that was the Treaty of London of 1867, also known as the Second Treaty of London, as it came after the one in 1838, and the 1838 one just said Luxembourg's the thing pretty much. So yeah, that's the end of the video. See ya.